We've had an absolute nightmare this week trying to work out why on earth this car has failed the MOT. Something's gone missing at Binker. The money has been sent, but at our end, it has not yet landed.
We've had not one, but two things go missing.
Also, we've had some cash go missing. Cash is done with. We've had customers messing us around. Tried again 10 minutes later. Again, they didn't answer their phone. It literally feels like we spent our whole week this week trying to solve mysteries. It's done 110,000 miles. It's arrived on the back of a truck from another car dealer. So that's it. You know what to do. Stick the kettle on, or maybe grab yourself a glass of water with some ice because the bloody weather is amazing. Get comfy. It's going to be an amazing video ahead. So it is Monday morning and welcome to Binker Dubai. The reason why we're calling it Binker Dubai, two reasons. One, because the temperature's just suddenly gone mad here in England. But two, which is an annoying one, is look at this car. This car was cleaned on Friday. But the dust is horrendous. It is a bloody nightmare. Every single car, look at this Lexus, cleaned last week. Where on earth, I know I've spoken about this a lot in videos, where on earth is all this dust coming from? It is a nightmare. We're fighting a losing battle. We've had a whole one valet arrive at work this morning. That's amazing, right? Good going for a Monday morning. Another black car. Obviously black cars are a pain, and the pain is apparent on that car here. Now I'm wandering over here, not because I want to show the world my wonderful Ford Escort, I want to show you this clean E46 BMW 3 Series. Now I am a big E46 fan. We bought it, put it in for an MOT. It was a red car because it had no MOT, yeah? We wanted to upgrade it from a red car to an amber car. You can see it now has an amber sticker in the window. It failed on emissions, very annoying. We could not find anything wrong with it. We're trying to work out why on earth this car has failed the MOT. So whilst we were brainstorming about what the issue could be with that, the mechanics were busy with other stuff. This car just got parked up and forgotten about and covered in Dubai dust, right? We then had a Mini come in. I don't know where the Mini is. There's a Mini there. I don't think that's the Mini, but let's assume that that is the Mini, right? We put that in for an MOT and it also failed on emissions. And I'm thinking, what is going on here? We spoke with our MOT garage. Has anything changed at your end? Why are we getting cars fail on emissions? I know it's only two cars, we've got to question it. It just don't happen. You never have an MOT, rarely. I mean, it does happen every now and then, but two cars in the space of a short space of time, it ain't very common, right? He said, let me have a look at the car. I'll try and sort it out for you. Again, we're trying to work out what the problem is. Got no idea. Until one of the mechanics said, I reckon if we change the oil cap, because they noticed the rubber was perished on the inside of the oil cap, right? If we change the oil cap on this car, I think that might, could be wrong, solve the emissions problem, right, on the Mini. So we done it, yeah? We invested a whole £2 or whatever it was for an oil cap on the Mini and put it on, put it back into the same MOT garage, and guess what happened? It didn't fail. It passed the MOT. So then we thought, hold on, what we need to do is buy an oil cap for the E46, right? So we've done that. We bought a brand new oil cap for the E46 as well, put that on, took it back to the same MOT station, and it passed the MOT. So if you have an emissions problem, you can't get to the bottom of it. In all my years, and I've bought and sold a good few cars, I'll be honest with you, in all my years of being a car dealer, I have never known for an oil cap to cause a car to fail emissions. That didn't just happen once during the last week, it happened twice to me. So I'm super pleased. The Mini's now got an MOT, and so has the E46 BMW. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna, I've just arrived here, just trying to work out what's going on. I can see cars and ramped over there, a lot going on. It's been a busy weekend, and I can hear the jet wash going, which is good news because that has its issues as well. But what we're gonna do is, yeah, let it unfold and see where the week takes us. Do you know what, we could really do a thunderstorm, couldn't we? Yeah. If we had a thunderstorm now, because to be fair to the valeters, they've been proper on it, and everyone's on their case like, come on, can you wash this one? Can you get on top of all this? It's not possible. They're fighting a losing battle, and it is annoying. Like if you're a new customer and you've never heard of Bing before, you've never seen it. I say about Binker, I've just done a video on my TikTok, and lots of other car dealers are commenting saying, we've got the same problem, this is a nightmare, our cars don't look correctly presented, it's just irritating. And if you arrived at a car dealership and all of their cars are dirty or dusty, like, look at that, look at it. To be fair, that one's been parked under a tree. I think that's my mum's car. And mum's car's still lingering. I don't know why that's still here, but yeah, bless her. She's driving one of our other cars, but I don't know. That man's here, that man is on it. Sold a few of these vans already, by the way. Transit vans always sell well. So Yeah. Mercedes cleaned a couple of days ago, dusty. E46 M3 cleaned over a week ago, dusty. S3 cleaned last week, dusty. Citroen van cleaned at the weekend, dusty. Range Rover cleaned on Saturday. Extreme, how is that even more dusty? I don't even know. M240i, extremely dusty. This one is horrendous because someone's put the wipers on and it just looks even worse. Black cars, of course, again, VW, whatever it is, Amrock, dusty. In fact, what we're going to do to put the dust to the test, the valeters are currently cleaning this Vauxhall Astra and it's black, yeah? The reg, just so we're not cheating, is KJ07 AMV. We're going to get that car cleaned today, and at the end of the week, we're going to look at that car again and see how dirty it got throughout the week, yeah? Right, back upstairs now. I'm actually doing a bit of editing in a minute because we've got an absolutely crazy amount of editing to do. Deadman's here as well, actually. I need to speak to Deadman about the dent on that M240 IMR. We'll go see him in a bit. I was in Milton Keynes yesterday. No, forget about the Milton Keynes thing. My Rolex, right? This is my own watch, and I absolutely love this watch. This was like a life goal for me, getting this exact watch. I wanted this one with a black face, two-tone as well, silver and gold. It's just something that I've always wanted. The reason why I mention it is because me and my brother was chatting about watches the other day, and he said, Cal, something that was a massive success on Planet Dreams was the Tag Heuer watch that we gave away. I think it was about a year ago. I was like, we need to give another watch away. And then off the back of that conversation, we was like, should I just give my watch away on Planet Dreams? I'm on it, I'm up for it. So we concluded that we're gonna give this away on Planet Dreams. But then, plot twist. I was in Milton Keynes yesterday, just shopping with my missus and Kai. And I was because these watches, for those that know anything about the watch market, you can't just buy a Rolex Submariner. You need to put your name on a waiting list, and then when you get that opportunity or one becomes available, they'll give you the phone call, give you the opportunity to buy it, and if you don't buy it, then it gets offered to somebody else, right? You can't just buy one, basically. I was walking through Milton Keynes yesterday, and I was walking past a jewellery shop. It's the Rolex Jewellers in Milton Keynes, of course. And I looked in the window, and they've got one of these in the window, but all of the watches they have on display in the window are display only items. You can't actually buy them. They're just there for display purposes only. And then the idea is they get you through the door, and you then put your name down, and you're in that queue to get a watch, right? They had this exact watch in the window. I then went into the shop. I said, just out of curiosity, is that watch available? She said, no, that's just display only. That is one that's being purchased by somebody else who's put their name down, but you cannot buy it. So I was like, so it's a display, is it a display watch, or is it available to buy? She said, well, it's there on display for the guy that's coming to buy it. I said, when is he buying it? She said, well, he came this morning and he's buying it supposedly this afternoon. I said, well, can I not buy it if he's not buying it? So I think about me as a car dealer. If someone was buying a car and they, disappeared, are they buying it? Are they not buying it? Have they paid a deposit? She was like, look, he hasn't paid a deposit. He's not made any commitment. But we've got to make sure, that we honour him this watch. I said, can you call him, see if he wants to buy it still? So she was like, yeah, that's fine. Spoke to our manager's called him. And I said, look, if he doesn't want it, I'll buy it now. She come back to me and said, do you still want to buy it? I said, yeah. She said, he doesn't sound like he's too serious about buying it. I said, brilliant. So I literally bought the watch there and then, and it's going straight on Planet Dreams. If you want to be in for a chance of winning this exact watch, yeah, this is the same watch. This is a 2019, I think. This one that we've just bought is obviously a 2025. If you want to be in for a chance of winning that exact watch, brand new Rolex Submariner, two-tone with a black face, you can enter for your chance to win it for completely free on Planet Dreams. Links in the description below, and also additional entries. I don't know what it'd be, 5, 10p, something like that as well, all right? If you're a dream catcher, you are, of course, already entered. Let's go see the dead man. It's not beyond the dust on the M240i, which I think this is going on Planet Dreams, by the way, and I think it'll be gone by the time this video goes live. There's actually a dent there. The reason why I noticed that or pointed that out is because the dent man's here, and whilst he's here, I need to get him to do that dent. Got 5p, man. Just found 5p on the floor. Let's go see if we can get to do it. Right, Ben, what we're trying to do is we're trying to show the world the importance of dent removal.
Very important.
Paintless repairs.
Dent removal. That's
what it is. So obviously you come out every couple of weeks, do a load of dents at Binker. For us, getting these cars to the body shop is expensive, isn't it?
It's the cost-effective way to repair your vehicle.
How much is the going rate to repair a dent like this?
For a private, going out It's obviously private's different.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I mean, for you boys, we only charge £25 a panel
Okay.
because you give us a lot of work. We
Yeah.
obviously do that. Private, you're probably talking about 140 for a den like that.
Okay.
Go to someone's house, do the job, obviously travel to the next one.
As a one-off job.
Yeah, compared to
Trade is.
shop, they're going to want to fill it, respray it, blend the door. It's all good. Yeah.
That's a good point as well, because you're working with the original paint.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to get it painted. Also convenience, we look at convenience all the time. The car stays here, Ben comes out. We've been working with Ben for how many years? Years. It's like,
Been a while, hasn't it?
literally, probably 10 years, yeah. So, yeah. So you reckon it's going to be a successful one?
I think that's going to be alright. I did bring my little magic ball.
Oh, that might help
Show up better in the-
show the world. You can see the brakes and the lines.
And that's how it works.
Right, let's save the wing on the 240i.
So we left Ben to work his magic, and I've noticed he's got many methods of getting dents out. In this case, it's just gradual taps around the area of the dent. It's easier said than done though, because he does seem to make it look quite straightforward. From my point of view, of course, convenience is key, and personally I wouldn't want anyone winning or buying a car with a dent in the wing. And not just that, it's definitely going to put off the odd sale here and there, and after 15 or 20 minutes of trying, Ben gets there, and it's as if the dent never existed in the first place. That is without a doubt 25 quid well spent.
So it is Wednesday, currently upstairs, got a customer downstairs, but we have a problem. We've got a problem today. Something's gone missing at Binker, an ECU for a car. Now, I don't know what car it is, but I do know that it was a £400 ECU. So we've got a broken car, needs an ECU, new ECU has arrived, new ECU has gone missing. So currently, we're trying to work out where the ECU is. I'm hoping that at some point today we find out where it is, but we're heading downstairs. We've got a customer down there who's got a car that he wants to sell, so we're going to go and have a chat with him. Oh, and by the way, the 12 vans that we bought last week, we've sold loads of them. One trader from Newcastle, he actually bought 3 of those vans, so he's a follower of the channel. Again, social media helps a lot. We've put them all on Interreg on the trade side, and he's bought 3 of them, so that's all good as well. Wandering through. Hello mate, we're filming straight on camera, is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just have to do a bit of editing.
Right, well, don't worry, mate, you look good. What's your name?
Danny.
Danny, yeah? And you've come down to sell or you're doing something with Jerome, yeah?
Yeah, so the car, the Range Rover.
Oh, nice. So it's an Urban. Obviously, because Urban are local to us, we see a lot of Urbans on the road locally, and we deal with a lot of customers that have got Urban Range Rovers, so we're super familiar with them. Obviously, you know, I love a Range Rover anyway, but it looks like a really nice car. So it's the same gen as the one that my missus has got, so it must be like a 2018. Oh, it is. I thought it had a private plate on it. I was looking at that one. But yeah, really nice thing. Even these little carbon touches. So you've got carbon trims on the boot lid there. The diffuser at the bottom there. Urban wheels. Look, carbon side grills, carbon bonnet vents, carbon front grille, the Urban badging across the bonnet, and then the bumper as well is an Urban bumper. I'm not sure if back in them days they were plastic, and they then years later become full carbon, but carbon inserts and a carbon front splitter as well. Really, really nice. It's a lovely car, isn't it?
It's nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
It's bad because I just sit it on the drive, it just stays on the drive.
Oh, right.
Because I don't use it, like Lisa's got that now, and I've got a 90 Defender.
Ah,
That I
okay.
use for work.
Oh, right. So I see you do scaffold supplies, yeah?
Yes, yeah, so we sell scaffold, and we've got a scaffold company as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we're only down at Stoke Cameron.
It's cool. So did you buy it from Urban then, did you?
Yeah, from down the road here, yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Just over 2 years ago, I think.
It's a lovely car, isn't it?
It's got 24,000 on it.
Really?
Yeah, it's never done anything.
Oh, that's good.
So yeah.
That's good. So you're leaving it with us, we're going to be selling it for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you discussed the retail value? Did Jerome sell?
I think he's going to put it on for 34.
Okay.
And then see where we go from there.
Sound. All right.
So, yeah.
Cool. Get it sold.
Nice to meet you,
Top
mate.
man. Yeah, you
See
too.
you later,
Thank you. For the benefit of the video and for all of my wonderful viewers out there, we're going to do a car vertical check. Massive thank you to Car Vertical for sponsoring this video. They're the main sponsor of my channel. I will link them in the description below. It's important that you do a car vertical check on every single car that you buy. I do one on every single car that I buy, and you should too. So you're looking for all green ticks, and with this car, obviously we would do this before we even advertise it. If we're buying it, we'd do a check before we send the money, just to make sure it's all good. The mileage is all good. It's got no finance outstanding on it. No previous damage. It's got 4 owners in total, and it's never been stolen. Was that bird poo? Was that a bird? Did you hear that? I heard something. So that is what you want to do. I'm going to stand here because apparently it's good luck getting pooed on, isn't it? So hopefully another bird from that tree up there just splatters me. We shall see. But yeah, that is what you want to see when you're doing a car vertical check. What you do not want to see when you're doing a car vertical check is this. Yeah? And that is awful. And to prevent yourself from getting in that mess or that horrible situation of buying a car that you didn't know had a horrible background history check, do your car vertical checks first and use my code CCD to get that 20% off. Links in the description below. So let's have a little look at the valuation of this car. 2018, 24,000 miles, unbelievable mileage for that car. Talked over the spec of it. The customer has just said that we're going to be retailing this car for £33,000. Forgive me, my brother Jerome dealt with him, so I'm not too clued up on exactly what the valuations are, but I've got the valuation on screen now, enterreg.com. The trade value of this car is £25,000 according to Auto Trader and £26,000 according to CAP. We don't need to buy this car because we're not funding this car. We'll be returning him more money. It means that he has to wait for the money, so he's got to be patient. It doesn't seem like he's in a rush to sell the car. We can put it up for the right money. We don't need to fund the deal, so it goes up for sale. And when this deal is done, once we've received all the funds, we then send him the money. We get the margin out the middle. The retail value, according to Auto Trader on this car, is 32,140 quid. Now, demand on Range Rover is obviously a little bit all over the place. It's become a lot stronger in recent times. There was a period last year where it was absolutely horrendous, but things have moved on since then, which is good. We're asking for above retail on this car. In fairness, I think 33 grand sounds cheap. If a normal car without the urban stuff is valued at £32,104 retail, this car at 33 grand is a bargain, isn't it? It is an absolute bargain. It's a full urban Range Rover Sport. What's that there? That's like an immobiliser. That looks nice. Really, really nice thing. And I know with that mileage and that spec, that car is going to be sold very, very soon. So I'm going to wander in and speak to Jerome about this ECU now. This TV remote, this TV's froze. Let's just keep Calvin's car door on telly. There you go, it's Jesse, sorted. I ain't bought nothing off Jesse for a couple of weeks. Where's Jerome? Where's Jerome? Are you out there? Here he is.
We've had not one, but two things go missing.
Really? It's like a week.
He's loaded the transit van up, and you don't know where he's put the keys. He's on the motorway, the alarm's going off, he can't find the keys.
You're joking?
Nah. So he's lost the keys to the van he's just bought.
Oh my God.
And also we're missing an ECU for the Astra.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, nightmare. Today's not going to plan. The Astra's just there.
Oh, okay, so it's a newer shape Astra. So the ECU, we've bought an ECU, it's arrived at Binker.
Yeah. They've fitted it.
They fitted it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then taken back out to check some wiring.
Yeah.
And then they put it somewhere and lost it.
Oh my God. And it was 400 quid?
It's £400, yeah. And then now the guy's lost the keys to the van he's just bought.
How has he lost the keys?
You can't work it out. I'm just looking at CCTV to see if I can work it out.
He must have him because he drove the van onto the trailer.
Unless he's put them on the windscreen and he's drove on the M1, they're falling off the M1.
Yeah, it's a mystery. It's a mystery.
He's got some keys in his hands. This guy.
Really? He's waiting.
There's a suspect. Suspect number one.
He's got transit keys in his hand.
What's he doing?
That is funny.
He probably drops them by the sofa.
I'm going to check the sofa.
Check the sofa.
We've got to find his keys. I mean, there's hobnobs down the back of there, definitely. A few hobnobs. Surely, them keys are somewhere. So the van on the camera was loaded out here. Found the key. Oh my God, what a result. Everyone watching is going to think this is a manufactured story. This is not a story. This is a genuine story. We have found the keys. So problem, solution, I say it all the time. We looked for the keys and we found the bloody key. Jerome?
No way.
Found it. Yeah.
You haven't found them. Where were they?
On the grass next to the transit. Well, where the transit was on the camera.
Oh my God, I'm going to have to call him.
Call him, go on.
Oh my God.
That's Joe.
Rob? I found the keys. They were on the grass. I think your lad in the orange t-shirt, he had them.
Yeah.
and he's dropped him on the grass when he's cleaning his hands. I think he had some stuff in his hands. I checked the CCTV.
Yeah, listen, I'll know far away I am. If not, I'll send you an address just to post it upwards.
Yeah, I can go post office. We'll send him next day delivery.
Yeah, I'll just leave it on the trailer for now.
All right. You could disconnect the battery, couldn't you? That'll stop the alarm going off.
It's one right now. It's one right.
Cool. Mystery solved.
Brilliant.
All right, cheers, Rob. Nice one. No worries. Cheers. See you later. Bye bye.
Sorted. So that's that problem solved.
Wicked.
We've just got to find an ECU now, yeah?
Yeah, that's the last bit.
Sorted.
Find that.
We will find the ECU. So the Vivaro, that's the one I use to move house. It's covered in dust. So what we're doing now is we're trying to get cars back through the car wash that need to be cleaned again because of the dust, just to keep on top of it as best as we can. So yeah, that's another. In the winter you have challenges, in the summer you have challenges. You sort of look forward to summer because you think, oh, we ain't got to worry about the rain anymore. But then when in the summer where you don't get no rain, you then got to deal with the dust. So pros and cons, there are pros and cons. The nice thing about the summer is, of course, longer days. With longer days, you get longer hours of selling. More selling time equals more sales, of course. More sales equals more money. So it's great for business. So it is Wednesday morning, and the last 24 hours we've had a series of headaches. I've got an update on the ECU. We'll come to that one shortly. Also, we've had some cash go missing. That actually happened a few days ago, but I do want to do a whole conversation about that because I've not yet concluded it, and I do really want to, I don't know, get to the bottom of it. Also, this is going to sound really weird. My dustbin has been stolen. Yeah, my dustbin at home. Basically, what's happened is, obviously, you don't know, I moved out of my old house. At my old house, I took my dustbin because I've got like a larger dustbin. I put my larger dustbin at my old house and I used it there for the period that I lived there. I then moved out. I moved out on dustbin day, so I put the dustbin out, the big one. Yeah, and I'm one of the lucky people to have a big dustbin. It's quite a big thing in current times, I suppose, to have a larger than life dustbin. Put it out the front. No one's ever stolen it before, so I'm not too careful with my dustbin. Maybe we should be. Maybe we should put Apple AirTags on our dustbin. I don't know. I put it out there to get it emptied before then moving it the following day to my new house. I went back there on the following day to get my empty dustbin, and it had gone. And I've got no idea where it's gone. And now I feel a bit silly, speaking to people and wandering around where I live saying, excuse me, have you seen my dustbin? I don't know what to do about it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to message my old next door neighbour, Simon. He's a lovely guy, really, really nice guy. He's a petrol head as well. And I'm just going to simply say, Simon, random one, but don't suppose you've seen my dustbin. I've held back. I left it till today because it was bin day again last night. And I thought, let me just go check. I say last night, yesterday. And last night after work, I thought, let me go check and see if the bin's hovering around. Everyone's bin was out, yeah? Everyone's bin's on the street, but my bin was nowhere to be seen. So the mystery is still a mystery. So, hi, Simon. Hope you're good. Random one, but I've lost my dustbin. There we go. So we'll see what happens when Simon comes back to us. We've got an update also on, we're going to head upstairs shortly. I want to sit down and talk to you about this cash situation because let's face it, right? Cash is done with. Cash is gone out of the system. The amount of cash that businesses used to get to what we get today, it's gone. We don't see cash ever anymore. It's really, really strange. I get why the government are doing it. I get the direction. I get the sort of mindset behind it, but it's done with. So when we receive a little bit of cash and it just disappears, then obviously we're going to question it. Missing cash. I'm wandering in this direction because we're going to do that conversation shortly upstairs because I wanted to speak to Jerome about a van that we sold. You know the vans? Yeah, we had a few go out yesterday. We've got an unhappy trader that bought one of them vans, and basically, I'm going to let Jerome tell the story because it's a funny one. Jerome, you got an unhappy customer, yeah?
Yeah, one unhappy customer.
So with these 12 vans that we had go out, well, we've had a few of them go out over the last few days. Jerome sold one of them, or majority of them have been sold to traders. A lot of the traders are traders that we regularly deal with. We've had one trader that isn't a regular guy that we deal with, is he?
No, we bought. This isn't the first fleet we've got off them. So I think it's the second fleet. So we've had over 30 vans off them. He's not happy about a number of things. First thing being, he said that the service history is absolutely ridiculous. It's just been made up, which anyone can check the vans to see what work had done. Because in the service history, it's not just oil and fuel ice, brake pads, suspension arms. It says all the different bits of bobs that they've had done. So you can check to see that work's been done, to see if the person is lying, if the history is made up.
Yeah.
You shouldn't really go around pointing accusations and say that we're lying about the history.
Yeah.
And clearly it's not.
No.
All the vans are proper vans, well maintained, well looked after. He's also moaning because there's no spare key, which there might be a spare key at a later date, but when the vans come to us, they come to us with one key. All of them come with one key. All the spare keys, they've probably got them all in a lockup, hidden away.
Yeah.
And they said they'll give us the spare keys at a later date, which obviously we're fine about that.
Yeah. So we've sold the van. All of the vans so far have been sold with one key. Each purchaser has been notified of that. We have only one key, but we may get one at a later date. This customer.
So all the vans, they have a service printout. Yeah. They have a logbook copy to follow, which we haven't received yet, and a spare key maybe to follow, but no promises on the spare key. Yeah.
Yeah.
Service history, it's just an Excel spreadsheet. They just have a document. It's all well organised. I can print off the screenshot or email that to them. They get all the service history. Majority of the customers are happy with that. The guy who picked up 2 yesterday, he spent nearly £13,000. I told him the story. He was absolutely sound about it. It's fine. Send the logbook when you get them. Not a problem. Happy with the service history. Clearly see they've been looked after. But this guy is just, he's just throwing his toys out of pram and he's just kicking off big time.
And I've seen some of his messages. This guy, like, he is not going to get very far in the car trade because his attitudes towards you as another dealer and his attitude towards this whole deal is completely, well, it's not even that, it's unacceptable. It ain't going to get him very far going forward, is it?
It's not, because he's sniffing on the wrong place. It's not a bad van. I'd understand if it was a wrong van and there's something a little bit dodgy or something not right. This is a proper company selling proper vans that have been well maintained. There's nothing not genuine about it whatsoever.
The company that they come from, we buy a lot of vans from this company. They're customers and friends of ours, and they have been for many, many years. And so we know the background of the vans. We know how well maintained they've been. But also what's quite ironic with this situation is the van, this particular van, has been advertised with 76,000 miles, is that right?
Yeah.
And it turns out that after the guys bought it and we're doing the invoice, that the mileage got mixed up with another van, and we didn't accidentally pull it lower, we put the mileage higher. So the actual mileage on the van itself was what?
67,000.
So
he's actually, it's like 8,000 or 9,000 better off, which I noticed after he bought it. So if you put that in cap value, it's probably £300 or £400 off cap price.
Probably is, yeah.
So he's getting that as a freebie. I'm not asking for extra money for that. That's our mistake. So he gets that as a freebie. He should be thanking us, but instead he's complaining. So I said, just drop it back. We'll give you money back.
Is that what he's saying? He wants a refund? What's he trying to achieve?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to get out of us. I think he wants like the logbook today and the spare key and some more information in the service history. Because on the service history, it says on the services that it was done at a school, and he's like, what joke, no place to service at a school. But obviously one of the sites that they've got is probably a school, or maybe they purchased a school, I don't know, but one of their sites is called a school. So it's like, no van gets service at school.
Oh, I see.
So that's why he's saying it's made up.
Because I saw that message, I thought, what is he actually referring to there?
Yeah.
Okay, because we know the background's genuine, we're 100% satisfied.
We know the company, and also people buying from us, they should feel like reassured. It's a big site, we're not some small garage, like we're doing things properly and we've not hid anything. I'm being complete honest and transparent about the whole situation, but just not happy.
Are we giving him a refund then?
I don't mind giving a refund. It's not a problem.
So we'll find out later in the week if the guy comes back and we give him a refund. Hopefully that does happen, because it'd be quite an interesting end to that story, wouldn't it?
And it's a good van. But if he doesn't want it, we'll advertise it and we'll sell it. It's not at any end of the world.
Exactly. Sorted.
Simon's message back straight away. He's put laughing faces. Will do, Calvin. Is that the one from your old place or your new place? Let's just message him back. What a situation. Anyway, we'll see where we get to with that. Worst case, I'll just go to the council and just say I want another bin. But I do want to get to the bottom of the mystery of the missing dustbin. But anyway, whilst we're stood here in front of the beautiful Land Rover Defender, the car that I talk about so much in our videos because I love the look of it. I don't like to drive these things. They drive horrible. Anyone will tell you that. But they've got a great audience, great following. People love them. And this particular one is beautiful. It's got a bucket seat. It's been fully retrimmed inside. It's had a full paint. It's had a lot of interest, but it hasn't sold yet. But last night, we had someone come and look at it. They turned up in a car with, I think, Dubai or Kuwait plates. So they've definitely got a few quid. And they've said that they've sent the money for the car. They've basically said, because they had like an overseas account, they've sent the money for the car, they've viewed it, they're happy with it. The money has been sent, but at our end, it has not yet landed. So, as far as I'm concerned, the car is sold, but it is not sold until the money is, of course, in the bank. So, I'll let you know again about that. I say again, because there's a lot to let you know about in this video. Still a lot to come. We're heading in this direction because we're going to go do some more conversation about the missing ECU. But I will let you know by the end of this video, and I hope it's good news, that Defender has sold. And you know what? I want to congratulate the person that buys that because that thing is absolutely lovely. Callum, the missing ECU. I don't know the full story. I just know we had a missing ECU. In fact, let's turn the radio off because Craig David's going to get us copyrighted. As much as he's wonderful, we need the money more than he does. Right, missing ECU, Callum. What car was it for again?
2019 Astra.
Oh yeah. So we've ordered a new ECU.
Module.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, AdBlue.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It's arrived.
Yeah.
Where did it go? At the point of arrival. Oh, you fitted it and had to take it out.
Yeah.
So where did it go?
I put it up on the bumper.
You put it up on the bumper?
Yeah, behind the bumper.
Tom's laughing.
Yeah.
Hold on, sorry. Which bumper where?
The rear bumper on the Astra.
So the Astra was on the ramp, was it?
It was on the floor.
But how would you put an ECU on a bumper? I'm trying to work it out.
I was laying underneath.
Yeah.
And the plastics, I put it up there.
So it's inside the bumper.
Yeah.
That's actually I'm impressed. So you basically hid it from yourself.
Yeah.
And then did you realise or did you just magically?
Totally forgot.
Really? Yeah. Okay, it does happen. But we found it. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Well done. Sorted. Okay. The missing cash. There's a lot going missing this week, haven't we? It's good though, because when stuff goes missing, it's just interesting because you then like, well, where are we going to find it? When are we going to find it? Are we going to find it? The cash, so far, it's not good news. Basically, we took some cash. It was not a lot of cash, but it's a good amount of cash. Let's just say it's over £1,000, right? It's in an envelope. That envelope then went in my pocket at the end of the day, my jacket pocket, and I had to drop a car to a garage that we use, right? It's a garage that we regularly use. We've got a great relationship with them, known them for years. They're a wonderful garage. I've got a personal relationship, friendship with the owner of the garage, right? It's not a garage that you guys have ever seen, so there's no point in trying to guess who you think it is, because you won't have a bloody clue, all right? Let's make that absolutely clear. Now, I've took the car to the garage. It was at the point in time when weather was getting really, really good. I knew I was collecting the car the following day. So what I'd done when I dropped the car off was I left my jacket, stupidly, in the back of the car. Weather was good, I'm gonna need my jacket. Didn't even consider that the cash was in the pocket of the jacket, right? Left the jacket on the back seat of the car, jumped in Amar's car, because Amar actually gave me a lift there, and me and Amar come back knowing full well that we're going to be collecting that car for repair the following day. Now, I realised that evening that I'd left that cash envelope in the pocket of my jacket. At that point, I had two options. Either message the owner of the garage, say, can you get your lads to check in my jacket pocket, see if there's any cash in there, or do nothing. I chose to do nothing. The reason why I chose to do nothing was because if someone took the cash out, it's then kind of a big thing for them. They might think, do you know what, he doesn't know the cash is here, therefore this could just go missing, and nobody would be everyone would be none the wiser. So I didn't mention it because I didn't really want to make that their problem. I just thought, this is my problem. When I pick the car up tomorrow, I'll just get the cash out of the pocket, it'll be fine. I've gone there the next day to pick the car up, opened up the back door of the car, expecting to see the jacket on the back seat, and it's not on the back seat of the car. I was like, this is weird. And I said to Amar about it because Amar knew, and I said, Amar, my jacket's not on the back seat. Where is it? And then I opened up the boot of the car and the jacket's moved from the back seat to the boot of the car. So the first thing I've done is thought, well, why is that? How has that happened? They actually cleaned the car whilst it was with them. Brilliant. So I then put my hand in the jacket pocket, expecting to pull out an envelope of cash, and it wasn't there. Both pockets were empty. So I actually briefly mentioned it at the point of collection. I was like, do you know what? There was cash in the envelope, cash in the pocket of this jacket, and the garage was busy. They were all doing stuff. I thought, I'm not going to make a thing of it. I need to be absolutely certain before I, make any accusations. I then took the car away, backtracked all of my steps, and realised that I'm adamant that envelope, there could be a possibility that I haven't done this, right? I've been conscious of this the whole time. But I'm adamant, almost adamant, that envelope was in the pocket of that jacket. I've not had any cash in the meantime. We don't have any cash whatsoever. Like, there is no cash around, like I just mentioned. Cash is done with. So the only cash that I had that needed to be paid into the bank, of course, is the cash that was in that envelope, which is now missing. I then messaged the owner the following day to say that money that I mentioned might be missing on the day that we collected that car. I still can't find it, and I'm adamant it was in the car at the point that we dropped it off to you. So can you please, well, firstly, are you able to check CCTV? Secondly, do you trust all of your staff? And his answer was, I can check CCTV. I do 100% trust all of my staff. They're all fully trustworthy. And thirdly, I take this fully on board as my problem. Like, I'm sorry this has happened. He was sound about it, which I expected. He's a really, really good guy. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I was like, look, I don't actually want the money back. I just want to get to the bottom of the mystery. I don't care about the money. Not because I don't care about the amount of money. Obviously, it's a large amount of money. But it's just confusing. Like, put the money to a side. Let's solve the problem first. If you ring me up and say, Calvin, look, it's gone missing at my end. I just want to send you the money. I don't want the money. I don't want that. That's not what I'm trying to achieve here. I just want to understand where this money has gone. I'm yet to get a response from him. He was annoyingly away when I spoke to him, but at some point before the end of this video, I assume we're going to have a response from him about the conclusion, hopefully, of where this cash has gone. Thursday, and we're just wandering through the old kitchen. I say the old kitchen, the original kitchen of the building. This is like the junk room. We've got 3 plates, Planet of Dreams. Got like a NAFCO 54 old picture. Just loads of old junk, basically. That this was an old store. That was Kai's buggy when Kai was a baby. There's the wellies from various videos. Is there anything else in here? Christmas tree, the Binker Christmas tree. This is like the upstairs kitchen. So this was the original kitchen for the whole site when we took it on, but obviously it's not big enough. The new kitchen downstairs is massive, but I like it because you come through here and you can sort of overlook all the cars. So it's just a nice scenery. We've got Curtis's M3 there, the Evo that would have been given away by this point in time, I think, by the time this video goes live. The Defender. Should we tell them the news about the Defender, Amar?
Yeah, go on.
The news is the Defender is officially sold. At long last. So they've sent the money, and the money's sort of coming over. I think I said that earlier in the video, but I was a bit unsure if it was definitely sold, but it is definitely sold. I've just had confirmation. I think the money's actually in the account. I'm pretty sure it is. If it's not, it should be here after the weekend. So yeah, that's done. And the GTE there, the reason why that's parked there is because it's just come out the car wash, because we've got someone on their way to come and look at the GTE, so that might be sold by the end of this video as well. Another thing that's going on today is M5's on charge. This is bad, isn't it? Look, this is so bad. This is me, trip hazard and a half. If you want an opportunity for a claim, just come to Binker right now, trip over that, and claim on my insurance. Break,
I'm on it.
break your leg, Amar. Break your leg. Now, we'll split the money, yeah? I've done that because there was cars in the unit this morning. I thought, I need to charge my car. I could do with an electric charging point at Binker actually. That would be really, really good. So if anyone out there does electric charging points, could do a little collab, get you down here, fitting one in the car park. I don't know. I think it could be quite cool. Keep that in mind. Hold that thought because we do want to do that. Now I've wandered out into the yard, one because another transit's just arrived. We had to outsource the valeting on a few of these vans because they had sticker removals and stuff. It was a lot of work for the valeters to keep up with whilst trying to maintain the work that they're doing, you know, the usual work they're doing at Binker. So the vans are slowly coming through and they're going out the other side. They're selling, looking good as well. So that's all good. We've also got Jesse Collingham on his way. It should be here any minute now. It would be amazing if he just pulled in right now, but I don't think he will. To do a bit of content for his channel. Might get a bit of a conversation with him on this channel as well because he's thinking about selling his Jag. And we've got a guy coming down with an Audi SQ5 apparently. I've never driven one of them before, and it's been a car that I've always wanted to get my hands on. Never driven one before. It's got like a big V6 bi-turbo engine under the bonnet, diesel. So be interesting, one, see if we can get a deal done on that, and two, be good to go for a little drive in it. Now apparently we've got a problem. We've got an issue with the toilets again, and I've been informed that there is poo everywhere. It's a bit of a situation, this Amar, isn't it?
Yeah, again, isn't it?
Again. Conveniently, well, I was going to say, at least we know where my wellies are, don't we?
Yeah. Your overall.
It was quite a proud moment for me having a urinal in my staff toilet. So I remember thinking, this is goals, man. We've got a toilet with a urinal in it because we've got so much staff. I say that, we ain't got loads of staff, but it's good. But I say that. I mean, it smells quite fruity in here. I don't, do I even want to look at this? Hair's looking a mess. Have you seen it, Mark?
No, not yet. Do I need to go in there? I got to show him, innit? I got to show him, man.
Hold on. Oh my God, that is bad. Do you know what? No, that is not. I think we're gonna have to blur it out because YouTube, we'll get violated by YouTube for that. But I don't know what the issue is. So let's go through to the other toilets quick because there's a problem here. There's definitely a problem here somewhere. This is the customer toilets. These are a lot nicer. It's all nice and clean in here. The flush is nice. I think someone must have just done a banging poo and blocked it. Mark,
Yeah.
we need to do a DNA test on that poo. I reckon that's you. That is definitely you. You're a nightmare. You and your bloody biryanis, man.
All of us.
Oh, so yeah, we've got a problem. We've got a poo problem that needs solving. We're gonna first get this car sold. That's the plan. And then later on after that, we need to sort out that toilet because that is not good.
Isn't the cleaner coming on Monday?
Oh my, you can't leave that for the cleaner. Imagine it. She'd actually clean it. She would actually clean it and not even complain.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if it needs unblocking first though, surely.
Yeah.
Do you want to go and unblock it, Amar?
Nah.
Go on, be a hero.
I can't,
Amar, man.
I can't, man.
You can. You can definitely do it. Why? What about?
It's a smell, bro.
I'll give you a tenner. I'll buy you a biryani.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
50 quid.
I can't, man.
Really?
I can't,
Not
bro.
for 50 quid?
No, I can't.
You joking? Boys, would you do it for 50 quid? Unblock the toilet.
I'll do it for biryani.
Do it for biryani. There you go.
Biryani in there.
I'll just get that one out there. You spin it with a bit of rice. We'll sort it out, yeah? We'll find a way. We will find a way. We always do. So, Jesse.
Hello, mate.
Jesse, you're here a lot, ain't you?
I might as well have you got any jobs going?
You could do you know what? We could actually do with some extra valeters.
Oh, really? Well, I've just cleaned this one, actually. So there's a good test.
I was going to say, it's looking good, isn't it? It is looking good.
It's looking the best it's ever looked in 2 years.
I've seen the videos.
Okay.
And I was expecting a bit of a ropey car.
Were you?
Yeah, it is.
It's come up, so I watched it this morning, and even I'm surprised at how well it's actually tidied up.
It's a nice car, isn't it?
It is nice.
Does it drive all right?
Mate, I can't fault it. There's no lights on the dash, I actually scanned it with a pretty good like diagnostic tool, and there's not even a fault code. There's one fault code to do with something seat related, so it's not even an engine module.
Okay, that's good.
Something about back and forth on something stupid, but there's not a problem with it. In all fairness,
it looks, and it's a nice looking thing. So when you bought it, the engine failed. Hello, is that the famous Baz? It is. GTI Baz. I've seen a video. Hello, you're right, yeah. Yeah, good.
Is that buzzy look?
Is that your truck?
Company car.
Really?
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it? You don't like it?
Yeah, it's all right. Does the job.
He'll buy it.
Isn't it?
Don't tell the boss.
Well, good to meet you, man.
He'll be buzzing with that, bless him.
So, engine failed on this car, Jesse.
Yeah. So
you bought it as an engine failed car, basically.
Yeah, it didn't even have the gearbox attached to it. All the parts were in the boot. It was like catastrophic engine failure, would not turn back on.
So have you bought a new engine, or did you
fixed it?
You fixed it.
Fixed it. So what happened? The woman that owned it, it was a lady owner, and she was driving on a country road, and the sprocket for the timing chain just gave way. Apparently it's a common fault on the Ingenium engines. It cracks, and then over time with it spinning, of course, it literally exploded. So obviously the engine just cut out, would not work. She kept trying to start it, thinking, oh, it's just cut out, maybe a bit of water, something like that. She kept trying to start it, and with doing that, instead of it bending the valves, which would have been like rebuild pretty much, it snapped the rocker arms on the very top of the engine. So went to get 16 new rocker arms, put them in, put a brand new timing chain on it, got the revised cam sprocket, the new one from Jaguar. Put it all back together, and she just went fire.
No,
yeah.
What a result.
Honestly, yeah, it was a big risk, to be fair, buying it, because
a
new engine's around £4,000 for a decent one, and you still wouldn't know if it's gonna do the same thing until you've got it in the car. So it was a big risk that I took, but luckily, I mean, it has paid off.
It's turned out to be a really nice car.
I'm nowhere near a Jaguar fan, but I get why people buy these now. It's literally like gliding down the road. The suspension's really... Do you know, you see them videos of cars when they go over bumps and they're like cars going up and down, but then you see a picture of it like a Rolls Royce and the tyres are just going up and down.
Yeah.
That's how it feels. Yeah, that's how it feels, yeah.
It's kind of what you expect when you're driving a Jag. You know, Jag's got that prestigious branding, you know, it's all about that, isn't it?
Yeah, I was saying to George, I was like, if this is what a Jag drives like, what do the Rolls Royces and Bentleys drive like? Because they must be like insane.
Float.
But honestly, I can't really fault it. In all fairness, I've got very, very lucky that it's just gone quite plain sailing. Really.
Yeah. So let's talk about. So you're here today because we're obviously doing a bit of filming for your channel, because you're going through the realms of, or exploring the realms of trying to sell this.
Yeah, moving it on. Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna see where we end up with this, probably on your channel, yeah?
Okay, yeah, cool.
And I'll let everyone know on my channel where we ended up with this. I think where we're going to probably end up is I'm going to encourage you to do your shopping around.
Yeah.
Because that's what you want to do for your video anyway.
Yeah.
And just see what's the best way that you can find to sell this car.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So the outcome would be me encouraging Jesse to continue on his journey politely. I'd like to buy your car. I would like to buy your car, but it'd be cool to see where you end up with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorted.
Definitely.
This is mad. So it's Friday currently, and behind me I've got the G80 M3 Saloon that we recently announced the winner of on Planet of Dreams. And the winner of the car, Samir, is actually in reception. I've not met him yet, but I've come here today to meet him, hopefully buy a car with him. We're going to film a whole separate video with him. One, trying to do a deal with him on his car, it's actually an Audi RS3, and also handing him the keys and doing the handover of his new G80 M3 Saloon. Obviously, because we're filming vlogs, I wanted to film a little bit about what we're doing today. This is amazing. Like, we've got the M5 here as well. We're going to be doing some content on that. Going to be getting that on the ramp. I might get a bit of that in the vlog. I don't know yet. But for me, Planet of Dreams, right? It was an idea that I come up with back in many years ago. In fact, the first car that we actually ever done a raffle on, if you like, was my Golf R. And I'd done it and I thought, how could we do this for free? And then the first free car that we gave away was the BMW 330D Touring, and people absolutely loved it. Now, understandably, giving stuff away for free is difficult. It costs money to give stuff away, and the more my ambition for prizes has grown, obviously the more funds we're going to need to do that. Today we're giving away the G80 M3 Saloon, and that is through nothing other than support from everyone that watches the channel, that supports Planet of Dreams. We've got dream catchers, we've got people hitting boosts. It's just been amazing. All of the money that we've been generating for Planet of Dreams has just been going into the platform, 1, to build the website, 2, to fund the team. Of course, there's a big team behind Planet of Dreams, and also 3, more importantly, buying amazing prizes like this and making people like Samir happy. So we're going to go meet Samir any second now, and hopefully get the deal done on the RS3, and also hand him the keys to his new G80 M3 Saloon. Let's go meet him. So this is quality. Samir, good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
So you're down here with Dad today, yeah?
Yeah, great.
Even sitting down, for me to see you sat here, obviously with Matt, doing the handover, this is mad, isn't it? This is mad. You ain't even seen the car yet, either, have you?
Not yet.
It's under a cover in the handover bay, so we'll let Matt do everything with you.
Yeah, it's got a couple more bits to do, then we're all good.
And we're all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm going to go outside and look at your RS3.
Yeah.
And shall I take a quick look over that?
There's standard bits in the boot.
Cool.
Springs and crap.
Sound. All right, and I'll come and see you in a bit, yeah? Don't do anything until I'm back, yeah? I want to be there for that moment.
Cheers, thank you very much.
It's so cool, like.
You know, delighted to have you here and to be part of this whole experience, because obviously this is, for Planet of Dreams, this is the biggest giveaway.
Yeah.
And I'm just delighted that we can be part of it.
Honestly, yeah. It's wicked, isn't it, Mark? Yeah. Like, when we first made this relationship with Steve, it's literally, and I said it so many times on the channel, where we've just bought a part exchange from you.
That's right, it came from there. And I watched you, and I saw you on Instagram posting you were here, and I was on my day off. And I thought, oh my goodness me, like, you know, Calvin's here and it's my day off. So I reached out to you, and then we've just done so many things.
We bought the M3, we've obviously done loads of content over here as well. Yeah. Then we bought the M5, and then we had the chat about this, because this was in the showroom at the time, and I was like, look, why don't we do a video where we're buying 2 cars from Sytner? And now we're here, even at that point we were trying to visualise or imagine the winner, and now we're stood here again with the winner.
Yeah, fast forward a few months, we're with the winner.
It's wicked.
Car on a beautiful day like this.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So, yeah, man, amazing day. Well done.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you very
for
much.
everything.
Honestly, no, you're welcome.
Cheers, man. Thanks
yeah, good to meet you. No, you're welcome. Thank you.
Lovely. Cheers.
So you both jumping in there now. Of course, yeah, you came in one car. You're going back in another car.
Yeah.
Sorted.
All right, see you later.
Have a good weekend, yeah.
Take care.
Cheers. I wouldn't mind jumping in that myself. Driving it off.
Get another one.
Well, it's funny you say that. So I've just been talking to Steve about, well, we won't say what about, but yeah, we will see. We'll see. He's probably just pairing up his phone. Apple CarPlay, Harman Kardon, heated seats, reverse camera, head-up display. Beautiful. RS3 definitely sounds better. That's the only thing. RS3s, where they're so unique, is the sound, and they just sound unbelievable. That's what they're definitely loved for.
So today is Saturday, and Calvin is currently watching Kai play football. So I thought I'd take up this time to find out how everyone at Binko is getting on. Let's go. Jerome, today's been a manic day. Yeah.
Non-stop.
Non-stop today. What have we bought and what have we sold?
We've hopefully bought the SQ5 at the front. We just sold the Black Mocha, the 65 plate, and we've got a couple of people test driving cars. Maya sold about 4 or 5 cars, so.
Oh wow,
see how
and you've been valeting today, haven't you?
And I've been valeting, yeah.
Oh wow, you're on it, bro.
Keeping the cars clean. I've valeted 3 cars.
Wow,
ready
you're
to
on
go
it,
out.
you're on it. Yo, Breeze.
Yo.
So for those that don't know, Breeze is our shorts editor, TikTok editor, short form content.
Yeah.
So how you been getting on?
Yeah, I've been doing well.
You enjoy it?
Banging them out. Yeah, enjoying it.
And is this like your first kind of role in this sort of stuff, or?
Yeah, I've done it before. Used to do it for friends as well, so quite used to it.
But you're enjoying it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Sick. What are you working on now?
I'm currently making a TikTok for Calvin, a car vertical one.
Sick. You're on it, you're on it.
I'm on it.
Leon!
Yes, ma.
Any news today? Have you bought anything? Have you sold anything?
I'll show you.
Alright, let's go.
So, just sold Mercedes B-Class. It's an older car. 2009 Mercedes B-Class, £1,500.
Yep.
Red Vauxhall Corsa, limited edition. One of Calvin's subscribers, I think it was.
Okay.
He knew who Calvin was, so he bought it for his daughter for her first car.
Oh, wow. What makes it a limited edition?
Do you know what? They're not actually a limited edition. It wasn't in a limited amount of numbers. I think it's just, they done it to help sell more Corsas.
Ah,
so they put
I
a
see.
front spoiler on, the rear spoiler, the mirrors, just a few bits and pieces. So And on that note, there's someone looking at a Corsa that's waiting for me. So I'm going to go and deal with them, and then I'll come back in a minute, yeah?
Maya, how's your day been today? You been busy?
I've been so busy.
You
I need
sold,
bed.
you sell any cars today?
I think I've sold 10 or 11.
Today?
Yeah. and
Oh
it's
my
only-
God.
Look at that. 12:43.
Oh wow, you're on it, aren't you?
I'm tired, Emma. I need
Is that
bed.
it? Is that? You're gonna go home now, yeah?
I'm done for the day. I'm going.
Right, adding on from them Corsas, sorry about that. The silver Corsa, 19 plate, they've gone on a test drive, so fingers crossed they buy that. Mariva, sold. Nissan Micra, with the carbon add-on on the front. Look, gonna zoom in on that, Amar. Look at that. That's just come in part exchange against a Toyota Urus, I think they call them. Like a Urus, but not a Urus.
Okay.
Urus. What else have we done? Stem other two. It's been busy.
Yeah,
Phones are not
I can
still.
tell. I
Today
can
is
tell.
a busy day.
Because I can see you guys just
Hence
running
why-
up and down the
hence why
yard.
I'm like this is your film.
And I'm following as well.
I'll let you know if there's anything else that we need to report. Yeah.
Cool.
See you soon.
So we currently don't have any valeters on site, which makes a day like this extremely difficult because Saturday is one of our most busiest days at Bincar, and Jerome's been killing it, selling cars and valeting cars. I think it makes it difficult because we've had this dust issue at Bincar, and obviously Saturday being the most busiest day of the week, like there's a lot of dust on the cars, and there's a lot of people that wants to come and view these cars. So yeah, issues. And whilst I'm on camera, if you're looking to get this sick NAFCO 54 hoodie, head over to nafco54.com and get them now.
So it is Saturday morning. I say Saturday morning. It's actually Saturday afternoon. I got to work late today because this morning I was out watching Kai play football. He had a football tournament in Bedford. It was amazing. Loads of teams turned up, and Kai's team didn't come bottom, but they come somewhere near the bottom. They got a medal. He got a medal even, and he was happy. So meanwhile at Bincar, Drone's been busy, isn't ya?
Very, very busy, yeah.
It sounds like it's been a mad day today.
Non-stop. We've had loads of customers down. I think we've had, at one point we had like 7 customers here.
Really?
Yeah. I think Maya's sold this morning about 6 cars, and I think she's just done another 2 this afternoon. We've still got a couple hours to go.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's wicked, isn't it?
It's mental, isn't it? I was just looking at the invoices. So one of them is the old Escort, the R-Reg Escort. That got a few comments in a recent vlog that we filmed.
Yeah, that one.
The red one. That's the one, yeah? Who bought that?
I think it's just a couple lads. I didn't really speak to them, to be fair.
What they bought it for?
Yeah, I'm not sure what they're planning to do with it. But we just sold a lot of older stock that sat around, sort of 2 to 4 grand cars.
Oh, really?
We sold quite a lot of that, but there's a lot more space out there now because it was just absolute rammed, wasn't it?
And yeah, and that's what it's always about. We're always trying to free up space, and cars that have been sitting around, get on top of. Even sometimes you look at these cheaper cars, and you think there's no money in them. Like they've been sitting around, but you paying for them to sit there. You're paying for them to be advertised, and it's valuable money and valuable space in the yard. So you drop the prices a little bit, and then, like Jerome just said, we've sold a load.
Move the stock on. The guy who bought the Transits, there's the guy who bought 2 of the Transits fleet. He just bought a 3rd one yesterday as well when I was off.
Oh, really?
So he's bought 3 of them now, and he's putting his own kits on them. He sent over a picture. I have to show you. They look unbelievable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it literally transformed the van. It looks wicked.
So he was the guy from Newcastle?
Yeah, so he buys them, puts kits on them. I think he's got like 40 transit vans. Not all crew cabs, some just three-seaters.
Oh.
And he puts some nice kits on them, wheels like, I don't know, 18, 19s, black wheels, the body kit. They look unbelievable. Really,
cool.
He does a wicked job of them.
Mike Brewer actually does that. We went to see Mike Brewer in a vlog recently, and he does exactly that. He buys a standard van, preferably well spec'd, and then he'll put his own wheels on it, his own body kit on it. You can even spec the interior. You can custom spec the car to your liking. So
it's a good business.
It's a good business. So yeah, Jerome just mentioned there he was off yesterday, and I was obviously, me and Amar was over in Sitnar we was filming there all day yesterday. So I wasn't here yesterday. So I said to Jerome, "How did you get on yesterday?" He said, "I weren't here," and I realised that he was out shooting. He sent a picture over on our group chat yesterday of a gun, and I thought, what was he doing at Bincar with a gun? Why has he got a gun at Bincar? Turns out it was a customer who bought the SVO. So remember the SVO Range Rover that we bought from Wilson's Car Auctions probably about 6 months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, he bought in December. I think we had it for a couple months before that, so maybe we might have bought in October.
Yeah, and he was a subscriber of the channel, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a massive fan, really, really nice guy. And he said he's got a lot of land, he's got business, a shooting range. There's clay pigeon shooting, air rifles, and he wanted me and you to go down there, but you was busy, so I just went down with my mates. And it's the first time I've done it.
Really?
Yeah, it's absolutely wicked. I've done the digital one in London before. They got like digital clay shooting, which is really good.
Yeah,
but the real thing's amazing. Yeah, but some of the guns, like the most expensive one he had was £14,000. So they're some of them are a lot of money.
That's wicked.
It's a wicked setup. Yeah.
That's so cool. So he's still got the Ranger, yeah? The
Still got the
5-wheel
Ranger, yeah. He's got a couple other cars as well, so he's got 4 cars in total.
Really?
But he literally, his house is there and he just walks 100 metres to work. So he literally stays, he doesn't use the Ranger at all, barely goes out in it.
No.
Yeah.
Tell the world the name of the gun club. Do you know the name of the gun?
It's Norfolk Shooting Grounds. He has got another site, but that's his main site, and that is the only one in the area. The only other one that we've got around here is in Markyate.
Yeah, because that was where we had the old site, didn't we?
Yeah, when we had Car Studio.
Road.
That's literally the only 2 near here is that one. Well, I mean, obviously there might be one in London, but heading outside of London, you've got Norfolk or you've got Markyate.
Really?
Yeah, there's none. So in his area, he just covers the whole of Norfolk, and he probably gets people travelling from all around the country.
Blimey.
But it was active.
He'll get a few people off the back of this conversation, hopefully.
He deserves it.
He sounds like a nice guy. Well, I met him. He's a nice guy. But you said yesterday he was like in his element.
He literally is living the dream. He's really, really happy. Really like over accommodating. Spending lots of time with us, and he was just happy about everything. There wasn't like one for someone who's running a busy business. Most people running a busy business, they're quite stressed or potentially run down, depending on what business you're in. But he just seemed like he was very passionate and doing what he loves. So it's good to see.
That's so
yeah,
cool.
It's wicked.
Oh, what's his name?
Steve.
Yeah. Shout out Steve. I'll, if I can find a link somewhere, and if we remember, I'll link it below. But if not, would you say Norfolk Gun Club?
Yeah, Norfolk Shooting Ground.
Norfolk Shooting Ground.
And you've got to go.
With me?
Yeah, you have to go, yeah.
It'd be, yeah. We'll see. I'm busy. I'd like to go, but generally, we'll see. Never say never.
It's only around the corner.
It's 2 hours, 40 minutes. Maybe if you just knock me out and throw me in the back of a car and just wake me up when we get there.
Turn up there.
Just force me. Hold a gun to my head.
Throw one in your hands as well.
Yeah. Job done. So it's 2:30. So we've still got a couple of hours left of the day. Saturday, obviously a busy day. A few customers out in the yard right now.
Yeah.
Get down there, sell a few more cars.
That's it.
Get on it.
Yeah, get back to it. Definitely.
So it's Monday morning again. Good old Monday. Archie's on it. Sammy's just taking the stickers off this van, which is good. Van's just come in. The RS3 that we bought in a week, that's obviously now on Planet of Dreams. I think by the time this video goes live, it'll either be going at some point very soon, or it'll be at VRS getting some prep done. Car wash crew's building up, which is good. Range Rover, this is the one that Jerome took to the gun shooting range. Obviously got finger dust on it. It's been driven, so it needs a clean. Zafira. I don't know what Zafira. I wonder if that's the Zafira that the customer returned. I don't know. But anyway, I've wandered in this direction because this SQ5 arrived at the weekend. Jerome said he took it in on Saturday, I think. It's done 110,000 miles. It's arrived on the back of a truck from another car dealer. We put a jump pack on it, got it started because it had a dead battery. It's running a bit funny, DPF lights on. I don't want this car. Like, I literally don't. I don't care how cheap it is. Apparently it's reasonable money for what it is. I just don't want it. And the trader's like, well, I've dropped it off to you, and you said you're going to buy it. We're like, yeah, we'll buy it, but get that stuff done and we'll buy it. But then it's 110,000 miles. The other side of that car is, I'm not saying that we won't buy it. We're still trying to work out a deal with a guy. We might end up buying that car. But I was at a car show yesterday, yeah? Supercar Fest. The cars that were there were absolutely incredible. I spoke to some other car dealers as well that are dealing with higher end cars. And when you're surrounded by all these high end supercars, hypercars and stuff like that, it does definitely open your eyes to another side of the market completely. And then when I'm at work and I'm I haven't even spoke to the trader myself, but we're having a conversation about a car like this, I think I don't actually want to put too much energy into a car like this. I say it a lot, one man's rubbish is another man's gold, of course. This car has some kind of value, but for me, buying that in, a bit like the Audi S3 that we bought in the vlog a few weeks ago, had a few issues. I see value in that car, but it needs to be bought at the right price and then sold with a slight margin on top to somebody else that wants to put all the time, the effort and the work in to getting the retail margin out of it. I rate that, I respect it. They deserve to get that margin out of it because there's a lot of work involved with making that car a proper retail car. Likewise with this, it's debatable if it will ever be a proper retail car because it's done 110,000 miles, but it might be a lovely car, and it's easy to just judge a car from looking at it like that. The front tyre's a little bit low, bonnet's up, low battery, DPF light on, that could be quite a big problem, I don't know. But right now, the way that I feel, I just want to keep leveling up where I can, keep pushing in that direction, and slowly but surely stuff like that will hopefully just fade out of my life. So I'm wondering in this direction, because there was something else I wanted to say. The Astra that the boys cleaned on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, you can see just after a few days how dusty it got.
A couple more things we need to conclude is my missing dustbin never got found. The unhappy trader who bought the transit van, we never heard from him again. The Astra GTE, we never heard from the buyer again. And the drainage issue, basically someone just done a big poo and it needed unblocking.
Also the missing cash at my friend's place that, you know, the envelope cash that was in a jacket pocket. Where's that gone? Have we got a conclusion on that? The answer to that is no, we've not yet concluded where that cash has gone. I don't know if we ever will conclude. We've done a lot more digging and no idea, basically no idea. It's a financial loss, but more than anything, it's a bit like, it's just an annoying situation, not just for me, but also for my friend as well. So it's just one of them things. I don't really know what to say about it. It is what it is. I suppose I am partly to blame for being like I think about this stuff all the time as well. I'm very cautious, very conscious.
This is so random. So I'm currently at home editing this video and I've just got a WhatsApp message on my phone in the Binker group chat that says, Cal, if someone's posted this cash to us, was this the cash you lost? The answer to that is yes, it is the cash I lost. Still in the envelope and it's got the same writing and stuff on it, and just below the envelope there's a picture of a note, and the note says, I called up to say we would return this, hope it finds you. But we've spoken to everyone at Binker and nobody has any memory of any phone call. I then asked who posted it and Jerome's come back and said it was anonymous. So, got the cash back, which is great, but I'm even more confused now.
That's it, it's been an amazing 7 days. I've done 154 mile an hour on the runway yesterday, which was amazing in the M5. To put that into context, my friend had a Ferrari 488, my other friend had a Lamborghini Huracan. They both done 155 each. I think to hit a 154 and a 2.5 ton BMW M5 with a hybrid system, I think that is amazing. So really pleased about that. Kai had a great day as well, and Binker had a great weekend. Looks like Jerome's in the background, just pulled up in the Corsa, so I'm guessing that's just come in. Has it just come in? Don't know, but in fact that's just reminded me of a story from the weekend. So we had another Corsa here at the weekend, up for sale. Customers called to say we are 3 hours away.
We want to come and buy that car today. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. There's like,
please, can you just hold it for us? We don't want to get there and the car's sold.
Of course, we'll hold it for us, not a problem at all. So we took it off the internet. In the meantime, within that 3 hours, another customer's just turned up to say, oh, I've come to buy that Corsa. We're like, well, we can't actually sell it to you because we've got a customer that's called, that's 3 hours away, that if you sell it, they're going to be gutted when they arrive. Let us just call them. We've got their number, let's just call them. So we're trying to call this customer, the one that's 3 hours away. They didn't answer their phone. So we've got to give them, give them the time. We tried again 10 minutes later. Again, they didn't answer their phone. So we were like, look, can you just, these other people were local, are you able to put back this afternoon? Because we can't just sell it to you because they're going to be gutted. They're like, that's fine, that's fine. So we've got another one to look at. We're going to go look at that. And if this one doesn't sell or the customer doesn't arrive, do let us know. So the customer from 3 hours away didn't turn up. So we called the other customer to say, look, good news, they didn't turn up. The car is now still available and you can come and buy it. They said, we bought another one now. So we've held it for them. They've ignored our calls. They've not called us to say they can't make it. And we've lost out on a sale. So that's 16 sales that we've done at the weekend. It could have been 17. It is what it is. We'll still sell the car anyway. It's not a big problem, but little annoyances throughout the week, of course. It happens. It's been a productive 7 days. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
In the next episode of Calvin's Car Diary, we have a conclusion to the SQ5 situation, a new number plate machine arrives, and we begin painting the back units in the yard.